principles, right? The first thing is just creating a pocket. Like, what are we trying to get done when we create a pocket? And it really, for us, starts with an inside out mentality, right? And for us, that means, first of all, scheme. Like, we're going to protect this guy inside out. And then secondly, just winning one-on-one blocks. Like, everything we do, we have that mindset of there's going to be no interior leakage, right? We're going to be great on the slide side. And, you know, other guys in the past have talked about the slide side and done a tremendous job. I'm going to talk about winning one-on-ones, right? And part of it for us, like where it all starts, is never get beat inside, right? And then, of course, just to make Howard happy here, right? We're always going to try and set as short as we can and create distance from the quarterback. Okay. What I do know is this, right? If a quarterback can step up in the pocket and throw, not only is he throwing the ball well, but probably more important, he's extremely comfortable, right? And what we find is when there's any kind of interior leakage, you know, guys don't feel good about that, right? They start getting skittish back there. They start wanting to get out of the pocket. They don't feel good about, you know, stepping up and making the throws they need to make. And so our whole mindset is to get this thing done inside out, right? And hopefully, as you guys will see, as I talk about this, right, I'm not talking about setting half a man. I'm not talking about just blocking half a man. I'm talking about setting the full defender, but never getting beat inside. Like, make them go through you or around you. Those should be the only two options. Okay. So just a couple looks here, right? It doesn't matter what the looks are, but just a couple looks, right? Just to show, like, to me, I'm watching the quarterback here, right? I know when he can do that, he's feeling pretty good, right? When he has a chance to sit back there and do whatever, but then step into the throw, right? We're lucky. We got an elite thrower here. And when he can step into the throw, good stuff happens. Same thing here. And again, of course, I'm going to get to the specifics of how we get this done. But even with this little bit of, you know, a little bit of pressure off the outside right there, just him being able to step up and throw, like, that's when he's at his best, right? We know we got to be great on the edges, right? But we also know anything inside is a big issue for us, right? We played a couple games this year with a different quarterback, right? And when he's at his best is when he can step up and throw. Really very comfortable and good players when they can do that, right? I think a couple of years back, right, in Indy, we had Carson, right? And Carson did a lot of good things for us. And when he was really good was when he could step up and throw, and there was no leakage inside, and he wasn't worried about the leakage inside. Okay. A couple more here, right? It's all the same stuff. And really all I want you to see is the fact that everything for us has an inside out mentality, an inside out mindset. Everything we're doing is trying to make our quarterback feel comfortable. Like, what helps him not just to step into the throw, but not to have any feeling of any kind of leakage inside. Right. I think of this one here with a little bit of leakage on the edges again, right? You know, he's a little bit flustered, but for him, that's comfortable. Like, if he can really just get up in that pocket, he's going to feel comfortable about it there. Right. And then the last part of it is just what we talked about here, right? The short set mentality. Like, we're always trying to create distance from the defensive lineman and the quarterback, right? So the sooner we can get on them, the more distance we're going to have, right? That's a whole nother discussion, which just go back and listen to Howard talk about that stuff, about what goes into play there. But really, just, I'm going to keep it simple. We're just trying to keep as much space from the D lineman and the quarterback as we can.